Good morning, good morning. Do, 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 do. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning, good morning. Do, 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 do. Good morning. Good morning to you. I just noticed the acoustics in the room were sort of fun. And the rest of my family got up really early so I could make as much noise as I want this morning. We decided to stay one more day at the farm. Everybody's pushing back their other responsibilities. And we're staying another day. So here's another farm edition of a microdosing tool and a deeper dose of joy. For our daily dose of joy, we are going to do let's see, what do I want to do this morning? Let's do Whoopsie Daisy Stories. I don't think I've done that in a few days. It is a great warming up for the holidays that are coming, right? Thanksgiving, Christmas, you're together with family and friends. And there's often what we can call neuroplastic opportunities or contrast or golden opportunities to grow and build our own internal resilience and connecting to our source. Because wobbles happen in life. We're like the Weeble wobbles. We wobble and wobble, we don't fall down. And being able to be resilient and light and agile with our family is such a benefit. And Whoopsie Daisy Stories are great for that. So I'll build up to some of the Whoopsie Daisy skills and share some stories with you this morning. And hopefully they will activate your mirror neurons to how you might leverage humor and your own inner capacity to be funny to navigate some of the disappointments, wobbles, and inevitable contrasts that we run into in life. So let's see. Okay, the first one, yesterday morning, we had, or actually the day before, we were leaving Atlanta. I was kind of hurrying. And so I put my matcha, my hot matcha, in. Matcha is that green tea powder. And I have my little milk and hot water. And I put it in my to-go coffee mug, pop the lid on. But I was skipping frothing the milk because my milk frother is broken. And so I thought, I'll just shake it up. And get it a little frothy, which I've done many times with cold milk. But with hot milk in an enclosed container and you start to shake it, everything is expanding. It popped the lid off that coffee to go thing like a confetti cannon. It literally made a noise. It was like pop. And then green little matcha confetti sparkled all over the kitchen. I was like, whoopsie daisy, whoopsie daisy. And I just immediately started laughing. I was like, oppa, we have a celebration. I've launched the confetti cannon. And it really helped turn it around. When you spill something, you have a little wobble when you're in a hurry, it really helps if there's some default capacity to laugh at it. So little matcha green confetti all over the kitchen. Luckily, it cleaned up pretty easy while I was laughing. Let's see. Then we're coming down here. We're in the car, and we've recently upgraded the puppy's food to a fancier food with healthier ingredients. Keep kind of inching up on that. And because we had changed his food, he had a wee bit case of flatulence. And we're sealed up on the highway in the car together. And so, what do you do? Do you become grumbly guts and just be irritated, for an hour and 15 minutes while you're driving around? Or do you take the opportunity to find great Whoopsie Daisy story material and begin a comic commentary? And so my son and I had the best ride down, which you would never think we would say that, considering what we were contending with within the confines of the car. So every time it happened, we'd drop all the windows, get some fresh air. But what really made it bearable was, I think my son started the initial commentary. It was something along the lines of, hell has launched a new fragrance. So I'll try to put something in the caption for this. This is going to be a little potty humor. And so that's one of the things we say when there's flatulence amongst us. Somebody say, "Oh, did you launch a new fragrance?" So he says, "Oh, hell has launched a new fragrance." They were terrible, y'all. Kind of make your eyes water. Oh, they were so bad. And then we started giving them names, So then the next time we had to cycle through it, it was like, they've released a new fragrance. Ladies and gentlemen, it is rusted tuna tin can that has been packed with blueberry muffins. It was we just made up bizarre names for each newly released scent. And then I think one of my favorites was, what was it? It was like donut rubbed in the bottom of a dirty garbage can. Oh my gosh. I mean, they were fishy, they were funny, they were weird. It was like fish and shiznit. Sort of, instead of fish and chips, that was one of the fragrances. Oh, so we wobbly storied our way down, and it was very entertaining to us. And it sure gave us a way of upping the dose chemistry in our brain when it was being bombarded with these very contradictory fragrances. Then we had an experience where, when you're with family, every now and then somebody becomes a little grumbly guts, and instead of resisting them and pushing against it and, or trying to stand on your head to make them happy, or there are a million old patterns you could go through, or utilizing Whoopsie Daisy. Like, oh, Whoopsie Daisy. We're going through a grumbly guts storm, or there's a grumbly guts cloud overhead, but we know it will pass and Mr. Mohappy will return soon. And so we did that when this person was having some grumbly guts. We started doing a commentary between ourselves that was rather humorous about, like, it was though it was a storm pattern that had rumbled in, but we knew that Mr. Mohappy would return. And that's another funny one we use in our family, is that like, oh, Mr. and Mrs. Mohappy, like things are going good, feeling good. So grateful for humor. It is such a avenue to freedom, coming from a brain that was stuck in fight or flight. I always say that being funny is like the opposite end of the stick. And I don't mean mean and sarcastic. You can be stuck in fight or flight and grumbly guts and be funny in a mean way. But to really just find the light and the humor is really the opposite end of the stick. It's like the difference between paddling upstream and paddling downstream. And so I really encourage, that's why I innovated the Whoopsie Daisy tool. There are a couple of neurological benefits, but that's one of them, is giving all of us a place to incrementally find our funny. Find our funny. It is freeing. So let's take 3 solidarity breaths, because we have paused to find our funny. May today surprise and delight us. May we build memories. May we love ourselves. May we see the best in those around us. I love this time together. Thank you for helping me establish this positive point of focus in my day. Thank you for joining me and using my microdosing tools. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye-bye.